It may be routine, but it's one Squamish runner Kimberly Dodge couldn't live without.
This particular trail I will hit probably once to twice a week. I just like the feeling of being outside. You kind of get this feeling of flying.
And this woman has certainly done a lot of flying in the last year.
I did 4 triathlons this summer.
Kim competing in the Subaru, Vancouver, Stanley Park, and Squamish Triathlon, where she nabbed a silver medal. With the athlete also successfully completing her first half marathon earlier this year, it's hard to believe aside from the odd 5 or 10K run in her early 20s, she only officially took up running in 2013. And it all began while volunteering for the Whistler 50 Relay and Ultra event.
Everybody going by in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, they were having a great time and I missed it. And I wanted to get back into it. I set certain goals for myself. I could do about 10 or 12 minutes before my legs started to hurt and the pain started. And once that was taken care of, I could go further.
The Squamite holding true to her promise, eventually competing alongside her team in the 2014 event. Well, fast forward a year later, and along with running, Kim's been spending the last 7 weeks training to gear up to compete once again in the Whistler race, taking place this year, October 17th.
It's a 50-mile route, which is 80K when you convert it, so it's a 420-kilometer loop. So start and finish is at Whistler Olympic Plaza in the village. Then the racers go along Village Stroll, down around the golf course.
As part of the race, which also loops around Meadow Park, Fitzsimmons Creek, the Valley Trail, and more, competitors can either run the entire route themselves or break it up using teams of 2, 4, or 8. With Kim's trainer Paul Romero competing in numerous enduro races throughout the world, he too knows of the dedication and strength required for long-distance events.
In your heel, so yep, it's gonna make it to it back a little. Very nice, very nice. You've got to be darn fit, that's for sure. 3, 2, 1, go. You've got to have the whole picture dialed in. Kim is improving in her mobility and her agility. So that's really the conversation happening these days. And I like to move athletes to be more mobile from their back and their hips and just opening things and lengthening things. And that brings about injury prevention and it just makes you faster.
It does take a lot of time and dedication and you have to put in the hours, you have to put in the work. If you're consistent and a little bit more every week, you will see gains and you can do it. Everybody can do it.
With the Whistler Run marking an overall end to BC's race season, this passionate jogger already has her sights set on 2016.
I'll probably try to add another couple half marathons next year.
However, for Kim, today is simply about enjoying a meditative jog throughout the valley, with this new life path teaching her something along the way.
You'll regret it if you don't do it. I just wasn't willing to give up on myself.